All right, in this video, I want to show you one of the most valuable education tools that I have ever used in my entire real estate investing career. And this is called, and I want to introduce you to Bigger Pockets. You might have heard of Bigger Pockets before. I remember just not that long ago, they started off as a simple and small podcast and added value. And let me tell you, after 290 episodes later, they have done a phenomenal job about being consistent in their podcast, but also building this networking community where real estate investors can come together, and there's no hype in any of the material or what you're listening to in any of their online marketplace and the education. There's just no hype real estate, and that's what I truly love about it. You know, growing up in the real estate seminar industry, it's been over 15 years where I actually remember sitting down at my first seminar. And don't get me wrong, the seminar industry is a really unique and amazing place. You can learn a lot, but it actually, if you stay in it too long, it'll actually generate this habit in you that you always feel like you need to learn and buy the next program in order to succeed. So it does have its place. However, if you really want to launch your real estate investing business and your own life, you actually need to change the habit and go from seminars and learning all the time, and you need to go into coaching and also masterminds. So there's a slight shift, and I think a lot of people don't know where that shift is or where it needs to happen. So I hope that I can actually add value to your life and kind of direct you and tell you where that shift needs to happen. But most importantly, I want to bring up a very valuable point, and that is you should always be educating yourself. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, Nathan says always educate yourself, but how do I do that if I'm not attending a seminar, if I'm not buying another home study course? Where does that education come from? Ta-da! BiggerPockets.com. All right, now, first I want to direct you right here to BiggerPockets.com podcast. Now, this podcast comes out on a regular basis, and there is a whole host of episodes to listen to and learn from and glean from. And you can even, after you finish all of them, you can listen to one every day of the year and still have plenty to go through and re-listen to some if you wanted to. Just want to direct your attention here to the podcast. Now, you can listen to it on your browser, right from your computer, but also you can get the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, or even through YouTube. So they give you a whole host of ways that you can listen to the podcast for no excuse listening. The podcast logo does look like that, and you can, again, subscribe to it any one of those ways. You can also download it right in from your browser if you wanted to your computer if you wanted to save it for whatever reason. It's entirely up to you. Now, I want to dive a little deeper into what's so great about the marketplace as well in regards to education. They have the podcast, there is forums, member blogs, the Bigger Podcast blogs, videos, and they do have webinars. Now, the thing with webinars, they are strictly training webinars. I want to make something very clear here. They are training webinars. At the end of the webinar, there's no pitch, no hype for some other magical software that's going to bring you unlimited deals and help you close deals within the next 30 days. There's none of that. This is just straight training webinars, and they're free. They don't cost anything to attend, and you don't have to expect anything to buy at the end of them. All right, which is kind of be a big relief for a lot of investors, especially if you're one of my clients. That can be a big relief. Okay. Another thing that's really powerful about Bigger Pockets is the networking. This is one of the most powerful things. Now, not only can you search over 1 million members. They actually just crossed the 1 million member mark this year. Not only can you search 1 million members, and that's what I think is the most powerful thing, because you can actually narrow it down to the type of member that you're looking for, such as even geographical. If you're looking for a certain type of person in a certain area, that could be an agent, a property manager, a lawyer. The list goes on and on. If you want to build your power team in your local market that you're investing in, whether it's local or if you're a virtual investor like me, Bigger Pockets is a great way. I get people ask me all the time, Nathan, how do you find your team members in an entirely different area? And I have two basic ways. One, BiggerPockets.com. I can find the investors that are in that local market. And two, I contact local real estate investment groups that I'm a part of in the area. People that are interested in real estate. So it's a great way to narrow down the niche of people who are interested in real estate that you can find. You can find bird dogs, other wholesalers, property management companies. Hey, you want to find an agent that's willing to work with you, an investor-friendly agent? BiggerPockets.com. They're on there. even down to the area that you're investing in. So check it out. You can also look up other real estate companies that are real estate related. There's over 20,000 of those. You can even look up job opportunities or events in your local area, such as BiggerPockets has meetup events in the local area, which is really, really cool because it's meetup events, and that's really, really powerful. Okay. Also, you get access to hard money lenders, and there's a whole bunch more. I mean, the list goes on and on. You got to check this out because there's even calculators. If you're looking for a calculator to help you run your business, to help you run good numbers, if you're presenting your offer maybe to private money lenders or hard money lenders, or even to business partners, there's a whole bunch. You want to make sure you're analyzing your deals correctly. Biggerpockets.com. In addition to that, contracts, tenant screening, and many other resources that are all there. Okay, lastly, also properties for sale. Guess what? You can actually post your own property for sale on biggerpockets.com, or you can buy a property. So if you're looking for properties and hey, the market's really unique right now, it's a hot seller's market, but if you're looking maybe for a property from another wholesaler, you can get right in there and find a property for sale. Also, you can post your ads. You can actually post, and BiggerPockets has a unique way of doing that compared to other classified sites that you may be familiar with, like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You can only post one time every 5 days, so they just do that so it doesn't get too crowded, but you can definitely find out more about that. And they have a whole store where you can get specific books on specific topics if you wanted to, kind of like building your real estate and education library. So you can do that as well. There's a whole host of things in here. I could go on and on. But what I highly recommend you do is become a member. And that's what I want to tell you about right here. There's 3 different levels of membership options. There's your free, which is the basic at no cost. Okay, and this gives you limited amount of access, such as you can generate 5 reports, you can do private messaging, you can do unlimited file downloads, and that does some decent work there. There's the plus, which adds a little bit more, and you can definitely review this at BiggerPockets.com and the pricing. You can see what they have. You can create ads up to 3 posts per month, and there's a whole host of benefits there. But what I'd recommend is go all in and get the Pro Annual. The Pro Annual is the cheapest that you can do. It gets you the cheapest at $39 a month, and there's actually specific promo codes, and I'll include one below. Hopefully it still works. If not, you can probably request one and you can get it even cheaper than that. But I highly recommend you become a Pro Annual member, and you can get access to 35 state landlord forms, which they're updating on a regular basis to cover all 50. You can get property analysis calculators. You can get unlimited reports from the calculators. You can do private messaging up to 10 colleagues or people in BiggerPockets all at once. Unlimited file downloads. You can create ads. You can do 2 posts per day and repeat those every 5 days, as I mentioned earlier. You can do advanced member search. I really like this feature because if I'm looking for someone in a specific market who's a real estate investor, you can do that as well. You can also do private keyword alerts, which is really cool. So if you're, for example, I'm investing currently in a few areas in North Carolina, but if I'm looking for something specific, let's say in Jacksonville, North Carolina, anytime someone mentions the word Jacksonville, it notifies me, and I get that notification. I can add comments in the forums. It's a really, really powerful feature. You also have a whole bunch of things. You can see who visits your page, your profile, and all that. You actually have your own profile. I'll show you mine in a minute. Also, you get SMS notifications, webinar replay access, so if you can't make the webinar, you can get the replay, and a profile video, and add your company name and information. So I'll just show you my profile real quick. My profile is very, very basic. I'm not really trying to build a profile on BiggerPockets. It's kind of been this way for a while. It's just kind of quiet. There's not a lot going on. But if you're really going to use it and you want people to see that profile of you, and that you go ahead, I actually direct people over to my website if they wanted to check out my profile, which has all of my bio and everything that you couldn't really customize it here, but that's fine. Either way, fill out get the information in there if you don't have any alternative websites, but fill out your bio in there if you want. That's what it looks like, and you have the ability to even leave a video there if you wanted to. And when you become a member, I want to show you that you get this welcome page, which is really, really important. I highly recommend you go through this so you can see all the benefits. Brandon leaves you a whole bunch of videos about what offers you get and how to use it. So step by step going through the video. So I highly recommend you do that so that you can know BiggerPockets on a better level, on a deeper level. And I just encourage you to sign up. I encourage you to sign up, and this is like I'm not an affiliate of Bigger Pockets. I'm just a member and an avid user of Bigger Pockets. And what I recommend you do is listen to a podcast at least once a day. Now, some of the podcasts are 1 hour long. What I'd recommend, if you can't get an hour in, that's okay. Sometimes, some days I don't either. But at least I get like 30 minutes in or 20 minutes in, and I pick up different tools. Some people ask me sometimes, like, Nathan, how do you know about this software? Or how do you know about a specific market or something that's happening? Well, it comes from really 3 ways. Number 1 is my mastermind groups. The mastermind groups that I'm a part of, my fellow real estate investors who may be doing a whole boatload more deals than I am. Number 2 is going to be my own real estate coach. Sometimes with strategy and marketing, I have a marketing coach that helps me with marketing and strategy. That's really important. And then also Bigger Pockets. Bigger Pockets, I'm hearing things from other investors, what they're doing, what's working for them. And I think about, okay, how can I apply this in my business? A simple, very affordable membership to Bigger Pockets, becoming a pro member, then attending any other seminar on a 3-day seminar that's probably going to suck out at least $1,000 or more of your time and money, when you can get access to a whole bunch of information and training, and also access to members and people that you can help build your power team and build your business right here in biggerpockets.com. All right, so I highly recommend the Bigger Pockets. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. And let me know when you become a member. Let me know in the comments below. But also let me know your experience and as you use it. And also we can become friends on Bigger Pockets as well. So if you want to do that, we can do that also. All right. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.